Namaste children, welcome to today's maths class. So what we discussed in the last class, that is we discussed in the last class about the comparing quantities. In that we studied about the simple interest. Now I am going to introduce a new chapter, that is 11th chapter, area and perimeter. Area and perimeter. You are already familiar with this topic in class 6 under the name of mensuration. Mensuration. Even in the 5th standard, we studied area and perimeter of plane figures, especially square and rectangle. So now, what we are going to study in this chapter, area and perimeter. The first topic it is the review of class 6, that is area and perimeter of rectangle, square, and the perimeter of regular polygons. Perimeter of regular polygons. Then we will study in this chapter in class 7 areas of some plane figures like parallelogram and a triangle. A parallelogram and a triangle. Then area of a circle and circumference of the circle. Area of the circle, circumference of the circle, and some conversion of units, and this knowledge we will apply to find the areas of path like rectangular path, square path or circular path, and areas of crossroads. Areas of crossroads. So here in this chapter we will study majorly two topics, that is areas of some other plane figures like a parallelogram, a triangle and a circle and its circumference. The other one it is areas of paths like rectangular path, square path or circular path, areas of crossroads. Now today we will discuss the review of class 6. So what we have studied in class 6, what is area, what are the units of area, what is perimeter, what are the units of perimeter, and we studied how to find area and perimeter of a rectangle and a square, and the perimeter of regular polygons. We have a brief review here. Area. What is area? The space occupied by, the space or region occupied by a plane figure. A plane figure in the sense a rectangle or a square or a triangle or any other polygon is known as area. What is area? The area is the space occupied by a plane figure is known as area. For example, if you place a book on the table, or what I want to say, it is a paper, a rectangular shaped paper, you keep it on the table. So that paper will occupy some space. That space is known as area, and its units are millimeter square, centimeter square, meter square, hectare, even still bigger, kilometer square also we use as the units. Now perimeter. What is perimeter? The total distance of the boundary line of a closed figure. The total distance of a boundary line of a closed figure is known as perimeter. You see, for example, take it is a rectangle, so it is closed and it is having 4 sides. Now the total length of these 4 sides will give you the perimeter of that rectangle. If you take a square, the sum of the length of these 4 sides will give you the perimeter of the square. So what is perimeter? The total distance of, or the total length of the boundary line of a closed figure is called perimeter, and its units are millimeters, centimeters, meters and kilometers. Millimeters, centimeters, meters and kilometers. Now area of a rectangle is length into breadth, square units. What is length and what is breadth of a rectangle? Yes, the length is the longer side of the rectangle and breadth is the shorter side of the rectangle. The longer side is known as length and the shorter side is known as breadth. Now area of rectangle is equals to length into breadth, square units. Then what is perimeter of a rectangle? Here we have one length. In rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So this is and this is also L. This is breadth and this is the breadth. So sum of the four sides means L plus B plus B, that is 2L plus 2B, 2L plus 2B, L plus B plus B, that is 2L plus 2B, which is equals to, by taking 2 common, 2 into L plus B. 2 into whole L plus B is the perimeter of a rectangle, that is 2 times the sum of its length and breadth. In words, what we can say, 2 times the sum of its length and breadth of the rectangle is known as perimeter of a rectangle. Now, what about square? Area of a square, side into side, that is A into A, or we can write there S into S. I wrote, no problem, we can write A into A. So here the square, all the sides are equal, that is length is equals to breadth and breadth is equals to length. So here length is A units, breadth is also A units, that is if I take it as S and S, we get S into S square, or even you can write it as what? A into A is A square units. Then what about its perimeter? Here all the four sides are equal. A plus A plus A plus A, that is 4A's, adding we get 4A, that is 4 into A units. Perimeter of a square is 4 into A units. Now perimeter of a triangle we have studied. Perimeter of triangle, it is sum of the lengths of the three sides of the triangle. Sum of the lengths of the three sides of the triangle in class 6 we studied. Now perimeter of a regular polygon. What is a polygon first? Polygon is a closed figure made up of line segments. How many line segments? 3 or more than 3. 3 or more than 3. Such closed figures are known as polygons. Then what is a regular polygon? A regular polygon is a polygon in which all the sides are equal and all angles are equal, that is interior angles are also equal. Such polygons are known as regular polygons. You see here we have a square. In square all the sides are equal and each angle is 90 degrees, all angles are equal. So this is a square is a regular polygon. That's why we got 4 into A units. That is number of sides into length of each side. Number of sides into length of each side. 4 sides are there and length of each side is A units. It is 4 into A, 4A units. If you take any regular polygon, then its perimeter will be number of sides into length of the equal sides. Length of the equal sides. That is N into A, where A is the length of the side. Where A is the length of the side. So this is also an example. It is a regular hexagon. Regular hexagon where the 6 sides are there. Regular hexagon, its perimeter is, it has 6 sides, 6 into A. Regular pentagon, it has 5 sides, 5 into A. A regular triangle, what is regular triangle? It is equilateral triangle. In equilateral triangle, we have all the 3 sides are equal and 3 angles are equal. So the area of the perimeter of equilateral triangle is, it is 3 into A, as it has 3 sides and each side is equal in length. Therefore 3A. So this is about what we studied in class 6th. Now with this knowledge, we will solve some of the problems based on the perimeter and the area of a triangle, that is a rectangle and it is a square. Is it clear, children? Now we will discuss exercise number 11.1. Exercise number 11.1. The second question. Find the area of a square park. Find the area of a square park whose perimeter is 320 meters. Whose perimeter is 320 meters. What we have to find area of the square park. So immediately recollect the formula to find area of a square park. It is side into side. When we know the length of the side of a square, we can find its area. Now, is the side is given in the question? No. What is given here? Perimeter is given. So how do you find area of the square part? So to find area of the square part, first we have to find what? the length of each side of the square. What we have to find first? The length of each side of the square. Then we find area of the square part. So what is given here? It is perimeter of square part is given. Perimeter of square part. Perimeter of square part is equals to 320 meters. 320 meters. Now from this, can we find the side of a square? Yes, we can find its side by dividing with 4. We know perimeter of square part is equals to 4 into A, that is equals to 320 meters, where A is equals to length of each side of the square part. Now A is equals to what? 320 meters divided by 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 eights are 32, 4 zeros are 0. That is A is equals to 80 meters. What is A here? The side of the square part. Let this is the square part whose side is equals to A units. Side is A units. We got now 80 meters. What we have to find area? Area of the square part is equals to area of the square part. Square part is equals to S into S, that is A into A. S into side square units, that is equals to S, that is A is equals to what? 80 meters. So 80 into 80, it is square meters. Multiply with 8, 8 8s are 64 and keep 2 zeros. 6,400 square meters is the area of the square. So what is given here? The perimeter is given and they are asked you to find the area. So from perimeter we have to find the side of the square, then we can find the area of the square, which is equals to 6,400 square meters. Now we will discuss one problem related to the rectangle. Now the third question. Find the breadth of the rectangular plot of land. Find the breadth of the rectangular plot of land if its area is 440 meters square. Area is given 440 meters square and the length is 22 centimeters. Also find its perimeter. So what we have to find? Perimeter we have to find and breadth also we have to find. So to find perimeter of a rectangle, what should be known to us? Length and breadth. Length is given 22 centimeters, meters, 22 meters, and breadth is not given, but its area is given 440 meters square. So to find perimeter, first we have to find the breadth, and in the question itself it is asked to find the breadth. So how can we find breadth of the rectangle when we know the area? So area of a rectangle is equals to length into breadth. Any one measurement we know, if it is length we know, we can find breadth, or if it is breadth is given, we can find the length by dividing area with the given measurement, that is either length or the width. So now what is given here? It is given area of the plot is equals to 440 meters square. Length is equals to 22 meters. So breadth we have to find and perimeter also we have to find. P stands for perimeter. Now we know that what we know, area of rectangle is equals to area of plot is equals to, it is given 440 meters square and its formula is length into breadth square units, that is equals to 440 meters square. So length is given 22 meters, substitute right in the place of length L as 22 meters and into breadth is equals to 440 meters square. Now what we have to find? B. To find B, transpose length 22 meters to RHS, as here it is multiplying, therefore it divides. Therefore B is equals to 440 meters square divided by 22 meters. 1 meter and meter will be cancelled. Now 11 2s are 22, 11 4s are 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 zeros are 0. So it is 20. Now B is equals to what? 20 meters. 20 meters. Therefore, breadth is equals to what? Breadth is equals to 20 meters. So we can find breadth from the area when we know the length. Similarly, we can find its length when we know the breadth. That is, by dividing area with its breadth, we can find the length. Clear? Now what we have to find? Perimeter. So perimeter of the plot is equals to, perimeter of the plot is equals to, what is the formula? It is 2 into L plus B units. That is 2 into L is equals to what? 22 meters, and B is equals to what? It is 20 meters. 22 plus 20 meters. That is equals to 2 into 22 plus 20, it is 42. 2 into 42, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. 84 meters is the perimeter of the given rectangular plot. 84 meters is the perimeter of given rectangular plot. So how do we find this perimeter? First we have to find its breadth, that is by dividing area of the plot with the length of the plot. We get the breadth, which is 20 meters. Then apply the formula to find the perimeter of the rectangular plot as 2 into L plus B units. Substitute and simplify, you will get its perimeter as 84 meters. Is it clear, children? Yes. Now we will discuss question number 5 from exercise number 11.1. The area of a square park is the same as a rectangular park. So here two parks are there, one square park and one rectangular park. They have the same area. They have the same area. So this is a rectangular park and one is the square park. They have the same area. Now, if the side of the square park is 60 meters, the side of the square park is how much? 60 meters. All the sides are equal for the square park. And the length of the rectangular park is 90 meters. So, what is the length of the rectangular park? It is 90 meters. And find the breadth of the rectangular park. So, this breadth we have to find, which we don't know. So what is the common thing which is there for the rectangular park and the square park? Yes, it is the area. The area of both the parks are equal. They are same. So the area of the square park is equals to area of the rectangular park. So area of square park is equals to side into side, that is 60 into 60 we can find. That is equals to area of the rectangular park whose length is given and breadth we can find by dividing the area of the rectangular park with the length of the rectangular park. Now here it is given. So it is for square park. So what is the square park? Here it is given. A is equals to 60 meters. Now area of square park is equals to area of square park is equals to, it is A into A or A square units. That is 60 meters into 60 meters. 6 6 are 36 and 3600 meters square. Ignore the zeros, multiply 6 and 6. 6 6 are 36 and keep the two zeros, will get area as 3600 meters square. Now what it is? Rectangular park. Rectangular park. Rectangular park. For rectangular park, what it is? What is its area? Area of the rectangular park is equals to area of the square park. Therefore, area is equals to what? The same 3600 meters square. And its length is given. Length is equals to 90 meters. And what they asked us to find? The breadth. So area of rectangular park is same as the area of square park. We found area of square park as 3600 meters square, which is equals to area of rectangular park, that is 3600 meters square. Now we know its length is 90 meters. So how do we find its breadth? Now breadth B is equals to area divided by area of rectangular part. Area of rectangular part divided by length of the park. That is, area of rectangular park is 3600 meters square and its length is 90 meters. So 1 meter and meter gets cancelled. 0 cancelled. 9 ones are 9. 9 fours are 36. 9 zeros are 0. That is 40 meters. How much is it? Is 40 meters. Therefore, the breadth of the rectangular part is equals to, it is 40 meters. So like this we can find its breadth. So to find the breadth of the rectangular part, first we have to find the area of the square part, as the area of the rectangular part is same as the area of what it is, a square park. So then from that we can find its breadth by dividing area of the rectangular part with the length. We get its breadth as 40 meters. Is it clear, children? Yes. We'll move to the next question. Now we'll discuss the sixth question from 11.1 exercise. A very good question it is. A beautiful question. So a wire is in the shape of a rectangle. So a wire is there. It is there in the shape of a rectangle. So this is a wire which is in the shape of a rectangle. The wire is in the shape of a rectangle. Its length is 40 centimeters and its breadth is 22 centimeters. Breadth is equals to how much it is? 22 centimeters. The wire is in the shape of a rectangle and its length is 40 centimeters. Breadth is 22 centimeters. If the same wire is rebent, it is rebent, means again it is bent in the shape of a square. So this wire is rebent in the form of a square. In the form of a square, then what will be the length of each side? Let's say its length is A units. What will be the measure of each side? Also find which shape encloses more area. Here how many two shapes are there? Two shapes. One is rectangular shape, the other one is a square shape. This is a rectangular shape, and this one it is a square shape. So here these two shapes, which shape encloses, occupies more area, means find the area of the rectangular shaped wire and the area of the square shaped wire. Area of rectangular shaped wire we can find as we know the length and breadth. Can we find area of the square shaped wire? No. Why? Because we don't know the length of each side of the square shaped wire. So what we have to find? We have to find the areas of both the shapes, and also before that we have to find the length of each side of the square shape. How do we find it? See here. A wire is in the shape of a rectangle, means the length of the rectangle shaped wire is again it is changed in the shape of a square. Means what? The length of the rectangular shaped wire is equals to, is same as the length of the square shaped wire. Square shaped wire. It means that the perimeter of rectangular shaped wire is equals to the perimeter of the square shaped wire. The perimeter of rectangle shaped wire is equals to the perimeter of the square shaped wire. So perimeter of square we can find as we know the perimeter of the rectangle. From that perimeter find the length of each side. From that perimeter find the length of each side. Then we can find the areas of both the shapes and we can compare which shape will enclose us more area. Now it is we will discuss here it is a rectangular shape wire. Its length is given. Length is equals to what? 40 centimeters and breadth is equals to what? 22 centimeters. Here the perimeter of rectangle shaped wire is equals to perimeter of the square shaped wire. So perimeter of rectangular shaped wire is equals to, what is the formula? It is 2 into L plus B units. That is equals to 2 into L is equals to 40 plus B it is equals to 22 centimeters. That is 2 into 40 plus 22, it is 62 centimeters. Now multiply. 2 2s are 4, 2 6 are 12. 124 centimeters is the perimeter of rectangular shaped wire. Now we know both the shapes will have the same perimeter. Therefore, perimeter of square shaped wire. Perimeter of square shaped wire is also equals to how much it is? 124 centimeters. That is perimeter of square shaped area is equals to what it is? 4 into A is equals to 124 centimeters. Now it is 4 into A is equals to 124 centimeters. Now A is equals to 124 centimeters divided by 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12, 4 ones are 4, 31. Therefore A is equals to what? 31 centimeters. What is A here? It is what is A here? It is therefore length of each side of the square shaped wire is equals to 31 centimeters. It is equals to how much it is? 31 centimeters. Now we know the length of each side of the square wire. So that we found what will be the length of each side. It is 31 centimeters. Also find which shape encloses more area. Means compare the areas of both the shapes. So find first area of one shape. Now area of rectangular wire is equals to, what is the formula? It is L into B square units. So what is length of this rectangular wire? It is 40 centimeters. 40 into breadth it is 22 centimeter. That is centimeter into centimeter, it is centimeter square. Now how much will get? That is multiply with 4. 4 2s are 8. 4 2s are 8 and keep 0. 880 centimeter square. 880 centimeter square is the area of the rectangular wire. Now area of square shaped wire. Area of square shaped wire is equals to A into A square units. That is A is equals to how much we got? It is 31 centimeters. That is 31 into 31 centimeter square. Now multiply 31 into 31 and so here I multiply the rough work. 31 is multiplied with 31. 1 ones are 1, 1 threes are 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9. 1, 6, 9. How much? 961 centimeter square. Now which shape encloses more area? Means compare the areas of both the shapes. Square shape it is 961 centimeter square, whereas rectangle shape wire it is 880 centimeter square wire. So which is greater here? It is since 961 is greater than 880 or 961 centimeter square is greater than 880 square. Therefore the square shaped wire encloses more area. More So like this we can solve this kind of sums. So what you have to identify this. What is the common thing for both the shaped wires? It is the perimeter. From that perimeter find what it is the length of each side of the square, as we know the length and breadth of the rectangular shaped wire. Then find the areas of both the shapes. Then compare the areas of both the shapes. Then we can say which shape encloses more area. The shape whose area is more, it encloses more area. Is it clear, children? How to solve this kind of sums? Yes. Now I hope you understand today's concept. And your homework is exercise number 11.1, question number 1, question number 4, question number 7 and question number 8. This is your homework, and complete the homework in the notebook. Thank you very much.